Hey, my name is Karen Bormond. I go to Cornell University and I'm a junior studying electrical and computer engineering.
Hi, my name is Matt Silberman. I went to Duke University where I studied public policy, and I am a current JD MBA candidate at New York University.
Hi, I'm Erica Malfetto. I'm an upcoming senior at Ohio University and I study journalism.
Hi, my name is Jesse Stein. I'm 21 years old, a rising senior at Syracuse University. I'm an IT finance major, and this is my friend Bobby.
I'm Bobby. I'm a senior at Syracuse University, and I'm a finance major.
Hi, my name is Cameron. I'm a rising sophomore at Stanford University, and I'm studying biomedical computation.
Okay, so first question, what is one thing you wish you did differently while applying to school?
I wish I had considered in more depth the size of schools. Because Cornell's a pretty big school, I didn't realize how having 14,000 undergrads would affect my time there. And sometimes I feel like maybe a smaller school may have been better suited for me. Other things I wish I looked more in depth at the academics and what majors were given at those schools. I was lucky enough that I went to a school that had like basically anything you can study, but I was definitely looking at schools that was not offered in the field that I was.
I think each college has its own unique personality, and one of the ways you can tell is what they stress in their course curriculum. So beyond looking into what they offer in terms, most schools offer pretty much everything in terms of courses, but you can tell what they stress, and that really shows into what you're required to complete your majors in different schools. So I would definitely look at the specific requirements, who teaches what, and really do a deep dive into the course curriculum.
When I applied to college, I exclusively applied to theater programs because I was convinced that I was going to be an actress. But I would apply to a wide variety of programs so that way you can experiment and you can see what major really works well for you.
I wish I had not counted on getting in early decision because it doesn't always happen, and when it doesn't happen, you want to make sure that you've started to work on other applications, and if I had had someone to tell me that I should have done that, my life would have been a lot easier.
I wish I probably researched the school a little bit more, got to know it, and I think we're ready.
I wish I actually visited half the schools I applied to.
Right, I agree with you.
What is one thing you have to look forward to in college?
The people, I mean, the community that you have, the community of intellectuals that are gathered at really great schools, it just makes life a lot more interesting, and it makes not just your experience in the classroom, but your experience outside of the classroom just as important.
Definitely meeting a lot of awesome people. Not living with parents is pretty cool because you don't have those chains attached anymore. Being able to study what you want, not having to take classes that you're not interested in anymore. Living on your own and being more of an independent person.
One thing you should definitely be excited for is making a new core group of friends. I think my greatest thing that I got out of college was a group of friends that I'm going to have for the rest of my life. That we're going to go to each other's weddings, and 20, 30, 40 years down the road, we'll still be friends.
College is absolutely wonderful and it's worth the 4 years of work in high school, and the one thing that you can look forward to of many is one step closer to becoming yourself.
Alright, one tip I'd give is actually going to class. It's very important.
Before you choose your school, definitely not just visit the school with your family, but try and stay there and immerse yourself and be as much of a student as possible, because there will always be a bit of a culture shock, and you have to make sure you're comfortable with the actual feel of being a student there. So try and actually get away from your parents and stay with a friend or someone who's willing to host you, and spend time trying to be an actual student at the school before you decide.
Be open to a lot of new experiences, talk to as many people as you can, try new things, and don't be afraid to have to stick to what you were in high school.
when you're a senior and you're going through the application process, don't stress. Don't be that girl who's like in the corner crying at lunch, because that is me and it's not cute no matter what age you are. Another tip would be to check out as many schools and universities as you possibly can, because you never know what's out there.